Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Carla Lisa here. I really missed every one of you and I'm so happy to be back. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you some of my favorite Christmas decor pieces and must-have to me this year. New Christmas decor that I've been gathering so you can kind of see what I'll be decorating with and you can decide if you actually like it before they get sold out. And I'm also going to be showing you some of my favorite and tiniest Christmas decor that I used the last year and I'm bringing back this year again that I consider my go-to Christmas decor that I can use year after year. And of course I'm going to be showing you some examples of how I styled these pieces the last year and some ideas and inspiration with the new decor for this year as well. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and let's get into it. So I'm going to be starting with this brand new little cypress Christmas tree from my Texas house collection, and this is the smaller version of the traditional regular size cypress Christmas tree that was launched 2 years ago, I think, from my Texas house, and it's so popular year after year. And I bought it the last year and I really love the look, very natural, soft look and real touch, and also the twinkling lights. In my personal opinion, it's one of those very versatile pieces that it's just so worth the money because it can go into any room in my home and instantly make that space feel so festive and magical and Christmassy with the twinkling lights. And I also wanted to show you how full it is. It definitely looks very abundant, plenty of branches everywhere, and definitely the size is a plus. For example, I wanted to show you styling it in my office desk. The size is perfect for an area like this where we need something smaller that doesn't take up too much space, that we actually need it to work. The outlet is just underneath the tabletop so we can keep the lights twinkling on. But I would love to style this little cedar tree a little bit different, and I would love to swap the woven basket for a vintage pot to create a more rustic and encouraging look, and then just complementing with simple Christmas elements like the sugary apples or pine cones or pears to finish it up. But honestly, this is my favorite look and way to style this little cedar tree. Alright, and now let's talk about ornaments. And the first ornaments that I wanted to show you are these beautiful flocked ornaments. And you will say, and what is new about these flocked ornaments? Okay, it's new to me and I'm so happy that they brought these colors in this size because this is actually what I needed. And not only I love this beautiful deep red burgundy, but I also really love the large size, and I'm going to explain you why. Because the last year I ordered these burgundy ornaments from Amazon. I have some similar of these from Hobby Lobby, but I believe these are from Amazon. And even when these are, I think, pretty much enough size and they are still pretty, honestly I prefer something larger to stand out better from the Christmas tree. And this year Walmart brought this beautiful larger size in this even better deep red burgundy color, because honestly I know that you can see the difference. I prefer this deep red burgundy than this purplish burgundy, but also I really love this color, and I would think that this is more a tan color, light brown tan color, but it's actually the beige color. So yeah, could be, but honestly I see that this beautiful beige tannish color, it's something that I definitely wanted and needed for my Christmas decoration, just because I love how this earthy terracotta like kind of beigey tan colors stand out beautifully from the Christmas tree. I love the combination of earthy colors, light browns, brownish, tan colors mixed with greenery. Those beautiful green colors of the Christmas time combined with these earthy colors are just perfect. Very like rusticy, foresty look. I love that, and I definitely wanted this color. So the same situation, it happened to me the last year. I just was able to find this color, this similar color in Hobby Lobby, and just this very tiny size, so I wasn't able to find something larger like this. And if you see, again, I prefer this color than this, just because it's a little bit lighter and it will stand out even better from that Christmas tree. I love both. I mean, both are really pretty, but honestly, this is not what I needed to decorate my Christmas tree because it's too small. And definitely I really would love to appreciate a larger ornament like this. Both are perfect to stand out from my Christmas tree. And just the colors that I'm going for again this year: earthy colors, deep red, burgundy colors, greens, and of course some neutrals too. So this is the perfect combination to me to use for my Christmas decor this year again. And the next ornaments are also from Walmart and are these stunning Crackel glass ornaments. And I bought the two of them because these were the only two that I was able to find in the store. And I think at this point these are sold out, but it's because these are so pretty with such a beautiful high-end look. I cannot tell these are from Walmart with such a beautiful high-end, luxurious, and very premium look. It's definitely such a steal for just over $2. And I've seen similar to these glass ornaments in West Elm, and for a set of 4 it's 8 times the price of these two together. So can you imagine the big difference for such a very similar, luxurious, high-end, premium and beautiful look? And I wanted to show you styling them together on my coffee table. I just popped them both on a book. I just added some red bows to add that Christmassy and very festive look. And as you can see, both together and just by themselves are very pretty. But I thought that other way that I would like to style them is putting them in a bowl, and then I would like just to add some Christmas greenery, some Christmas branches, then adding some pine cones and some other decorative accents like some red bows, and I will have a beautiful and high-end look Christmas centerpiece for a coffee table, for a tablescape, and wherever place you would like to add them. And now let's talk about this super popular and realistic touch cedar garland from my Texas house collection. And it's this gorgeous cedar garland, and I know why it's so popular, not only because of its very realistic look and natural touch, but also the fact that it is so abundant and you can see how full it is. But the fact that it's 9 feet is just making it a winner piece, just because it's optimizing the budget, because I will need less pieces of this to decorate my space, but it's still very affordable. And I actually bought 3 of these garlands the last year, and I used 2 of them to decorate my kitchen window area, and I consider that 2 of them were more than enough to create that very full look, but also decorate the entire window frame area. But I also used the last one remaining to decorate my stair railing, and I wish I had bought at least one more, because I consider that even when it's very long and was perfectly fine to cover that stair railing area, I still needed something more abundant, and I decided to go for one more this year. But I also tried it on my mantle, and honestly I really love how it drapes over the mantle, just because of this very soft greenery, and also how it drapes over my stairs railing. So both ways are perfectly fine to add this garland for this Christmas. I really love how soft and flexible it is. It's the same exact quality of the last year, so it's very easy to work with. It drapes really beautiful over a mantle or console table or whatever I decide to hang it on. And the very abundant and substantial look, it makes it a winner piece again, and I cannot recommend enough. But something related to that garland, and it's brand new this year, is this. is this beautiful cedar wreath, and it's made out of the same greenery of the garland that I just showed you. And honestly, it looks so abundant and substantial, and it has plenty of greenery. You can add more details like berries, like pine cones, but honestly it looks so pretty just on its own. And I'm thinking on using it to decorate the lanterns that are outside next to the garage door. So I will be placing one to each one of the sides, and I really would love to see how this beautiful greenery drapes over the lantern. So Christmassy, so festive. I love the very abundant look. It's the same quality, the very real natural touch, and I think it will be adding that foresty look that I really love for every Christmas. But one thing that I'm definitely going to change of this garland is the white bow. I would like to add something more like red burgundy color or a brown color. Other than that, I really like the quality, the very abundant and substantial look of this garland, how easy it is to be seen from far. So that's why I really want it for my exterior, and definitely I cannot recommend enough. And the next items are also from Walmart and are these super popular and most loved black metal reindeers. And I still love them just because this beautiful, sleek and very elegant look, and also the fact that these are the dupe for the ones from Pottery Barn, but for a fraction of the price. So I really appreciate that you are having this super high-end look for less, and that's why I decided to bring them back this year, and I'm definitely going to use them this year again. But if you remember the last year, I bought the small reindeer from Pottery Barn. This is the smallest reindeer from Pottery Barn, and I showed you last year in my must-have and favorite Christmas items video, and I showed you side by side the one from Pottery Barn and the one from Walmart, and they are just almost the same. But this year, I also wanted to add to my reindeers collection this medium size from Pottery Barn. And it's that I always wanted to have these reindeers from Pottery Barn, but you know, these are more expensive. So I decided to first buy in the smaller size and then the medium size. I love the fact that I can mix high-end and low end, and they are still looking beautifully all together in the same high-end look. So really good one from Walmart, and that's why I wanted to bring them back this year. But I also wanted to buy the medium size from Pottery Barn just to add to my collection because I love them so much. But I really wanted to show you side by side, very close together, how they look, and you can see, you can not even tell which is from Walmart, which is from Pottery Barn. Definitely is something that I will be using year after year because they are just timeless Christmas decor, and I really love them. And the next items are also from Walmart, and when I went to the store, I saw these beautiful metal Christmas houses, and I really like them. I not only love this type of warm gold and rustic accents for my Christmas decor, but also because I saw a very similar set of metal decorative houses from Lulu and Georgia, but for 10 times the price of these both together. And I bought two of them, the large size and the small size, to style them together. And these have a little compartment or open space where you can add a battery operated tea candle and use them as a kind of lantern to decorate your space. And these are perfect for my console table styling, to add that glowy magical moment to my entryway, or other counter space or shelf styling where you want to add that beautiful rusticy accent that I love for Christmas. And the next item, it's also from Walmart, and it's one of those items that I'm bringing back this year because I just simply love it, and it will be the third year in a row that I'm using it. And it's this beautiful woven seagrass tree color. And I love the look of this woven tricolor. Not only I love the fact that it looks so rustic, like the type of accents that I love to add to my Christmas decor in this time of the year. It looks so rustic and natural, very organic. I love the natural color since I have dark hardwood floors. This stands out perfectly well against my dark hardwood floors. This is the third year that I will be using it. I used it the last year to decorate my Christmas tree, and I also used it 2 years ago for my flocked Christmas tree. And then I bought my evergreen Christmas tree the last year, and I loved even more how this beautiful natural texture and natural color looked combined with my Christmas tree, my evergreen Christmas tree. So I decided that I wanted to use it again this year. This tricolor is definitely one of my most favorites, and I consider a timeless piece that I can use year after year. Considering that I've seen similar to this from other high-end store for 3-5 times the price, this is definitely a must-have to me. And the last item from Walmart is this beautiful red velvet stocking with this beautiful ruffle detail. And honestly, this is something that I really love because it looks so charming. So like I'm feeling like very nostalgic detail and also very feminine detail to add. And it's something very different of what I've been adding in the past years. So I wanted to try something different. I like this ruffle detail. It's a velvet fabric, which it's making it feel very cozy. It's been so popular the past days just because this is another high-end look for less, because there's a very similar one from Lulu and Georgia, and it's a very similar look. So, and I'm planning to style these stockings with these stockings that I already had on hand, that I bought this set of stockings the last year from Amazon, and I really love the color and the knit pattern, the knit texture. I love this knit texture just because it's adding such a cozy feeling to my decor, and it's just so timeless and so nostalgic. But I was planning to pair next to this just because I consider that the color is helping to keep those moody vibes and soft colors for Christmas. This red color with this beige color and this brown color, and I think they match really well with the color palette that I really love for my Christmas decoration. So it's a very different design that I'm used to, but I think that I can make it work. But either way, I think that it's still very pretty, and for a high-end look for less, just definitely worth the money. Alright, and the next item is a brand new Christmas decor, and I ordered a few weeks ago, but I wanted to open it here with you because I wanted for you to see my reaction. I don't know if I'm gonna like them. I saw the picture and I was like, oh my god, these are so pretty. And also the fact that this type of trumpet candle holders are being sold also from Maggie & Co. and Magnolia for way more the price. And I found the set of 3 of these trumpet candle holder for a really good price, so I decided to order. Okay, here's the first one. I think that this is the smaller one. Oh wow, I really like this. It looks so high-end with that vintage inspired look, and also that beautiful gold accent that I really love for Christmas. This is so pretty. This is the smaller one. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Okay, this is the larger one, and wow, look at this. It's super large. It's super pretty. Here is the medium size, and then the smaller size. I'm so happy with this purchase. I really appreciate the fact of the vintage look, the warm gold, and the really well done items. I'm going to be using them to style my console table for my entryway Christmas decor, or just simply adding them to my cabinet counter spaces here in my living room. So as you can see, I have plenty of space there to add this type of large trumpet candle holders. These are very pretty. I think it's adding such a beautiful gold accent or warm gold accent for this Christmas. Yeah, I will be leaving the link of these trumpet candle holders in my description box if you want to check it out. And the next item, it's about Christmas branches and stems, and I ordered this gorgeous burgundy Nandina berry stem, and look how gorgeous, pretty, beautiful these stems are. Perfect for Christmas. And I really love and appreciate this very tiny berry design, which it makes it look more whimsical, more delicate, and I think it's just so elegant. Honestly, it's been one of my favorite branches or stems for Christmas, because I saw them last year from A Floral. But to be honest, this is such a splurge because it's not that cheap. It's one of those expensive stems from A Floral. Honestly, the quality is just premium, but I decided to wait a little bit until this year to actually buy any of this. So this year I decided to go for it. And to be honest, I bought them very early in the fall season. When I went back and I saw the website, these were already completely sold out. Unfortunately, these are no longer available in A Floral, but doing a little research, I found this, and I believe these are the same in Etsy. So I will be leaving the link in my description box if you really like this type of very tiny Nandina berry stems. And hopefully by the time this video goes out, these stems will be still available, but I saw that they are now going very popular, and I wanted to show you an example styling them and how gorgeous these look. I wanted to style just two of them as a berry arrangement centerpiece on my coffee table in our loft living room upstairs, and these are such a statement piece, and I love how stylish this look, the movement, the floppy look that makes it look so natural and realistic. And I would love to style it on my kitchen island to add that elegant pop of color, but also it will look so gorgeous on a console table or my accent chest in my entryway, that at the same time it will be adding a beautiful dose of contrast to that space. Talking about my favorite Christmas greenery that I'm bringing back this year are these Norfolk pine stems, and these are still in my top list of greenery for Christmas, and it's because I just love that elegant and very realistic and very premium and luxurious look of these stems. I think these are one of those that are very timeless, and I know that so many people says that they don't like the color, but I honestly see this very traditional evergreen color used for Christmas every year, so I honestly don't mind this color. I still like it, and something that I really love about these stems are the way that they drapes over the vases or any space where I put them on. So I really still like them. I'm gonna be using them again this year. As you can see, these are very long, and the popular Norfolk pine stems are from A Floral. As I mentioned, the last year I bought all of these Norfolk pine stems from Kirkland, and I want to show you here because I like to remember where I get things from. And as you can see, this is from Kirkland, and I got each one of these stems for $9.99, comparing to the price from A Floral and getting the same exact look. I think it's such a steal, and this is why I don't remove the tags from my stems, because at this point I have different stems or different Norfolk pine stems from different places. I have some of them from Hobby Lobby, and I have this from Kirkland, and honestly at this point I wouldn't know where I get things from. You can find this type of Norfolk pine stem in the same real touch and same quality almost everywhere. You can also find them in Amazon, so I will be leaving the link of all the sites that you can find this very popular Norfolk pine stems, but it's definitely a very popular item still this year and I still like them. Alright, and the next items are something that I consider that scream Christmas and are just a must-have to me every year, every single Christmas, and these are bells. But I would like to start talking about the rattan bells, and these are the rattan bells that I bought last year from Antique Farmhouse, and I love them. I think it's one of my favorite purchases from the last year, and as you can see, this come in a set of 2 bells, the large one and the small one, and these bells came originally in a natural color, lighter than this, but I decided to paint it with spray paint with this type of taupe light brown color, and I just love that just because I wanted something warmer, something that feels more cozy for this season, and I decided that I wanted this warmer, in a warmer tone. And I ended up hanging these rattan Christmas bells on a tension curtain rod that I wrapped with the cedar garland to decorate my kitchen window frame, and they both added the perfect textured and organic Christmas detail that I love to decorate with in my home. But talking about bells, there's no such a thing that scream Christmas and it's telling you it's Christmas with the sound than a metal bell. So these bells that I got 2 years ago, by the way, from Amazon, and this type of bells are the very popular Tibetan bells from Amazon, and you can see similar of this in Hobby Lobby, but you can see how pretty this wooden accent to make this bell sound. And this comes in a set of 3 bells, the super large one, the medium size, and the small one. So I love this look. I love the look of these bells. I really love metal bells for Christmas. I think it's something that is just a must-have for me. It says Christmas everywhere when you hang this type of bells in your Christmas decor. It's not such a thing that tells you it's Christmas now. I really love this rustic and old world look. These are the type of things that are just not only for traditional decor, but also because they add that charming, very nostalgic feeling to my Christmas decorating. So I will be using them again, and I will be leaving all the links in my description. Alright, and that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoy. I hope that you got so much inspiration and so many ideas to decorate for this Christmas season and for your own home. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!